I'm holding court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? I'm holding court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? They ain't believe in me in the beginning, but wanna hang around now they see me winning. I'm holding court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down?
What's up, world? It's your boy Big Court on the Holdin Court podcast for the second take due to producer Ken.
I'm trying to big up the big homie. I'm gonna let you take it.
Nah, I'll just give you a hard time. But today, man, we got a special guest, man. Who I consider a friend, who I consider the OG, my homie, James McDonald, BKA Mob James.
Mob James, yes sir.
What's good with you, OG?
My brother. Ain't nothing.
Yeah. I appreciate you coming, my brother.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, man.
It's long overdue. I've been telling you for the
you
longest.
have, bro. You've been rocking with me.
Yeah,
You've
but
been rocking with me.
things been going on. And,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to deal with it day by day now.
Yeah, real talk. But you're dealing with it with grace, my brother.
Oh, yeah, I got to.
Yeah.
One thing I told myself, if I allow myself to bite, then I am who I am.
Right.
I'm that cat I say I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So ain't no second chances around. You know, I done lied to God, my family, and everybody else. So I'm trying to stay on it for real. So no matter what, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm doing me. I truly believe I got more to lose now. Raising a grandson, trying to take care of the home and all that, and the rest of my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I stay broke dealing with them because everybody need, and,
But at least you can do it.
Yeah, I'm doing it and schooling my little cousins that's growing up because when my grandfather passed, we lost all of that. You know what I'm saying? That sit-down talks,
that wisdom.
that come help me work on the car, come help me do drywall. So I'm trying to do it the way my grandfather did it with the younger generations.
Right.
I was just telling my sister the other day, we just lost another auntie, one of my mother's sisters.
Condolences to you and the family.
7 girls, 6 gone, 1 left.
Damn.
But all the boys are still here, but 1.
Wow.
And it's kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be James McDonald and trying to deal with everything, around me. I'm human. I give myself, I sit back and I think too much. And, I get to blaming things and saying, this ain't the way I'm supposed to be.
Right.
I'm supposed to be Mob James. This is the only way I can deal with this shit.
Right.
But, just sitting back and I call my people and tell them what's on my mind. And it was like, no, that ain't real. No, God put you where you are for a reason. If it weren't for you, Lionel would be in a system with
real
some
shit.
Different people he don't know.
Yep.
All kind of things could have been happening. So I look at it and then I say, okay, James McDonald suits me better, man. I'm more humble. I just don't give a fuck about the dumb shit.
Do you find yourself often fighting with Mob James?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. The early part of this year, Mob James almost won.
Yeah.
Because I'm not good with threats. I don't like to be attacked because my whole life I believed if you attack me, I'm gonna attack you. But I'm coming 135, 136. So, and I have to prove a point. That's what I believe. If you think you're gonna do me, I'm gonna do you. But I'm gonna prove a point.
Right.
And not being able to do that and to get past all this BS, man, it's hard. It's hard, man. I sat back and you know, I called Reggie and told Reggie I can't do it.
Yeah.
I gotta. I'm ready to grab my pistols, man.
I'm ready to just go all
but,
out.
You know, it's nothing but the devil.
Right. So that's interesting that you say that in terms of fighting with Mob James. I want to go to the beginning just real quick and touch on it. To the beginning, what? Because you're born and raised in Compton, right?
Well, L.A., but
L.A.
We moved in Compton in '73.
Okay.
So basically, yeah.
So, what created Mob James?
My father.
Wow. Why do you say your father?
My father treated me different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I thank him now today.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd say it goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
My father would come and wear my ass out for no apparent reason.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
This your biological father?
No.
Oh, this your stepfather?
Now, there's a story behind this dude.
Okay.
So I'm thinking this is my pops.
Okay.
So he would whip my ass like just on GP. And I'm talking about with stitching cords. I would have webs from here to there, all over the place. The worst of the time, he come in and came from the motorcycle club, woke me up. He didn't wake me up, just get up. He drugged me to his room. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, sometime around there, and just started beating me with a shoe. And I didn't get it. Until one of my aunties came, Aunt Ora came, and she stayed there. She was from Chicago, and she told him that he was full of shit, whooping on that boy like that. So me hearing the conversation, him saying, he ain't my motherfucking son, it's like, whoa.
Wow.
But then I had to go back and listen to my cousin Christine and them saying, Jane Lee ain't your son. Your daddy is whoop de whoop. And then seeing this man, so now I get why he doing me like this.
Damn.
But I used to just sit back, man, and just say, ain't nobody ever gonna do me like this.
What was your mother's position in that? Did she didn't try to protect you or diffuse it, or why do you think that is?
She loved him. She didn't want him to leave. Wow. She explained that to me before she passed.
Okay. And
I accepted, you know.
So you was able to reconcile with your mom?
Yeah, we did, because I hated her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I turned into this 14-year-old gangbanger. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't shit. You ain't whoop, 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 because she never was there for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I see how she was with my brothers and my sisters.
She was different with them?
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
They didn't get what I got. You know, the attack was me. You know, both of my brothers, if they went to jail, Pops bailed them out. My moms went and got them. Louisiana, wherever they went to jail, put up the house for them. Never, not once for me, ever in my life.
Wow.
You know, he would never take me fishing or do no shit like that. But when my auntie was there, the cat went and bought me a motorcycle. He didn't want to do it, but he did it because she demanded he treat me right. She demanded it, and she cussed my mother out for allowing a man to come to love a man more than your kids.
Right.
And my grandfather said it's natural instincts for a woman to protect their kids.
Right.
Tell her, look at how dogs is with they pups.
Hell yeah.
How bears is with their cubs.
Real shit.
And I'm like, God damn, that makes sense. My moms didn't do that for me. So I was pretty much on my own. So I had to figure it out. Okay. So now I'm 14, going on 15. I got to figure this out. So I'm back in the neighborhood. I'm hanging out with the homies. Now I got guns.
Right.
So I'm in the cut. If this dude ever touched me like that again, I knew what I got to do. But then here I am. And if I kill him, I know I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
And they might not never let me come home. You know what I'm saying? So the fear of killing him was only the fear of going to jail. If I wasn't fearing that, I'd have killed him.
Right.
you know, just waiting for him to wake me up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was different from everybody.
Wow. So did you take to the neighborhood to kind of fill that void of not getting the love in the house?
Yeah. They was my family.
Yeah.
And that's why these cats don't understand. My loyalty was different.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get it at home.
Right.
And I suck it in the street. I got that in the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So every cat that I was hanging with,
mm-hmm.
he was my ride or die. I died for him.
Your family. Yeah.
Can't nobody touch him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
do you think you projected that because you wanted to be protected? You wanted to feel, you know, you was given that, you know, like, I'm gonna protect you, I'm gonna do everything for you because you was yearning to have that at home.
I've always wanted it.
Yeah.
You know, my mama and daddy never told me they loved me.
Really?
Regardless of what I did. If I did something right, they never, I love you. My mother really told me she loved me the last 2 years of her life.
Wow.
You know, I moved from my wife, went home to take care of her,
mm-hmm.
regardless of what she done to me. And I think that was my first and biggest test, because she hated me, mm-hmm. and I know she hated me. You feel me? I knew my mom's hated me. When my pops died, I wouldn't go into his funeral, and I showed everybody, his mama and everybody else, that I didn't care that dude died. It was like a
sigh of relief.
Okay, yeah. So after he passed, you know, it really didn't matter. Mm-hmm. But before all of that, I had to choose. Is this what I'm gonna be in the street, or is I'm gonna be this beast? I chose the beast because ain't nobody got it like I got it.
Yeah. So Mob James was created to protect James McDonald.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
And I was ready and willing to commit great bodily harm to anything and anybody that opposed that dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got so used to hurting people. I got so used to touching that pistol. I got so used to using a bat. I got so used to my father whooped me till I bled. So pretty much everything I fuck with, I had to make him bleed, man.
Right.
You know?
Damn, that's deep, bro. That's deep. Damn. So, you said you were able to reconcile with your stepfather before he passed.
Yeah, he came down.
Did he explain to you? Did he put it, you know, even try to say I'm sorry?
You know what he did? He came from Texas. He had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So he come from Texas. He come to Compton,
mm-hmm.
and he said, "I come down here to apologize to you.
Mm-hmm.
You come down here to apologize to me." He said, "Yeah, come on, take a ride." So I took a ride with him to Slauson Swap Meet.
Mm-hmm.
Get anything you want. I'm cool. I don't want nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we get back to the house. We playing dominoes. He wanted me to drink with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at him like, I'm waiting for him to tell me what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he thought that I was going to feel something when he told me he was finna pass.
Mm-hmm.
His apology was, I didn't mean to do the things I did. Your mama made me do these things. How did she make you do these things?
Mm.
Because your mama was messing around. Because your mama lied to me.
Mm.
Wait a minute, but you took it out on me though.
Right.
You didn't take it out on her. Well, he was whooping her ass too, but
mm-hmm.
you didn't do her like you did me.
Right.
And he couldn't say nothing. So he got chalked up and was sitting there, and he said, I know it'll never happen again.
Mm-hmm. How old were you?
I was 20. He died in, I was about 27.
Okay.
28.
Okay.
And it just didn't matter. His apology didn't matter.
Wow.
It didn't matter. So way after that, I just had to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After my brother, I just really I hated everything and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that this is the person I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Mob James.
Yeah.
Can't go nowhere. When I was in prison, I learned a lot by going to prison, sitting down there with them old cats. How to respect my mother, regardless of what she did. That's all I got.
Right.
I'll never have another mother.
Right.
I accepted that, but I wanted to keep my distance. But when I came home, I felt I owed her, you know, as a son, disrespecting your moms, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I shouldn't have never disrespected her the way I did. I mean, she was every bitch, hoe, slut, fuck you in the book. You know, even though when I came home, she was the same person. My moms didn't love me. So.
Did she ever, because you said you got a chance to reconcile before she passed, did she ever explain or try to apologize?
She now, and I accepted it because we were sitting in the living room boo-hooing and shit, and I'm telling her, but you never loved me. But we like emotional and shit, so I'm telling her, Mama, you never loved me. No matter how many times I came and did whatever you asked of me, you ain't love me. And she told me how disrespectful I was, how I hurt her. You know, I told her that I could have got over anything that you and everything you done to me. But when you told me, she told me that I'm trying to hold my mom's when my brother passed. The same night he passed. She pushed me back. She told me, why it couldn't have been you.
Wow.
You should have been the one. You the one ain't shit. You the one woo-woo-woo. Like, really? Like,
wow.
My sister and them tripped, and I was gone after that.
Yeah.
It wasn't no point of return. And I just wanted to hurt everything, and it wouldn't have mattered if I'd have died at that point. So.
But I'm saying she never explained herself.
Oh, yeah, she did. So, you know, sitting there talking to her, and she apologized to me for never stopping him or grabbing that belt, grabbing that stitching cord. She apologized for the inside shit that she done to me. She told me she know that I was her strongest son. Her strongest son. She never had to worry about me. That's why she didn't do this. That's why she didn't do that. And she told me she loved me. And I actually believed her at that point. You know, she was for real for the first time in my life. I seen my mama, you know what I'm saying? So it hurted more, and I just wanted to, and this is the shit I used to do. After that conversation with my mother, I hopped in my truck. I got my pistol, and I went just to let it out. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be violent because I didn't have nothing else to.
No other outlet.
Yeah. So I had to just say, fuck it. And I just rode around and got out of my truck and got back in the truck, bounced, rolled, got in my truck, went home, and I felt better. I was good, man. But, I mean, as a grown-ass man, it still hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of the marks are still on my body from what my pops did. You know what I'm saying? He put 18 stitches right here in my shit.
Yeah.
And
damn,
they'll never go away.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, all of that made me a better person. It made me a better person. You know, it didn't stop me from trusting people. What I had to realize is everybody ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? And when people see good in you, they don't see good in you. They just see that Mob James motherfucker.
Right.
So I just had to switch it all around and not give a fuck what a person think about
right.
me It's what I'm doing, and it's how I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know, my kids. I was afraid to whoop my kids' ass because I might unleash on them like, you know, this dude.
Yeah.
So I found another way to do it. I found conversation. Sit down. Look me in the eye. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
But give them that, you know what I'm saying? Like I do my grandson. So
I was gonna ask you that. Did your upbringing, did it affect how you relate to your kids and how you dealt with them?
Yeah, I treat my kids totally different than my parents treated me. Everything they didn't do for me, I do for them. You know what I'm saying? I give them my last. I would go out there and rob and steal for them to get those shoes. You know what I'm saying? I would do everything that they didn't do, I do.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to meet or talk to your biological father?
Yeah, I was in the motorcycle club with him.
Okay.
And it's crazy because in like 70, 75, 76, he used to come to my cousin Christine's house. And he used to just plant 700, 500 on me every time he sent me. Why the motherfucker giving me money? And my cousin them used to say, that's your daddy. That's your real daddy. And one day I came out from Vegas. He told me to come holler at him. I hollered at him. Asked him the same shit. You know all this was going on, but you never came through the whoop. You know what I'm saying? So he told me the story about him and James Lee McDonald, you know, squabbling over my grandfather's house, you know, over me. Well, if you knew what was happening, why you didn't come and say, I'll take him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to go through that. And then 1980, I got shot. He was at the hospital. And he was, you know, crying, this is my son, is he gonna die? What the fuck is this tripping? Right. But
did you know that at that time? That he was
saying it, but never really tripped off of it. So when me and him like actually got cool and he was talking to me about the, you know, come join the chosen few, come to the club. I want you to, you know, let's get to know each other. Man, fuck you. I don't need no daddy now.
Right.
I'm a grown ass man doing me.
Yeah. That
pop shit is out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's too late for me.
Right.
So
at what age? How old were you during that time?
When James McDonald died, I was 27, 28. And he came right after the funeral. Like he's there now. Like, okay, he dead. I can pop up now.
Right.
Type of shit. So he started fucking with me and coming around. And then I wind up and said, fuck it. I'm gonna join the club. Went and bought a motorcycle, joined Chosen Few. Me and him was hanging, and I took my ass back to Vegas.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was out here, but he called me all the time. And he couldn't stop apologizing for not being, you know, a pops. But my whole thing was, you don't have to apologize to me. You got 18 kids.
Yeah.
You need to apologize to all of us because you ain't.
Did his apology? Did it help any?
No. At that point, I didn't need a father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At that point, I'm a father.
Yeah.
So the only thing that matters is how I, you know, take care of my kids.
Yeah.
No, I didn't need no pops.
Is he still alive?
No, he just passed a year ago, 2 years ago.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, condolences.
We just buried him.
Okay. How did that make you feel once he passed?
I didn't bother me.
You didn't feel nothing?
No. Didn't bother me at all.
Wow. So, man, that's crazy because OG, you carry a lot of pain, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of pain.
Well, I'm trying now.
Yeah.
Because I learned that what I'm doing and where I'm trying to go is a process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't get there by being a, you know, an idiot.
What it is you become civilized now. So it's like you feeling all of that. You feel now. Because before you was, you know, you numbing all of them emotions. You suppressing that shit. And then you're acting out. You know what I mean? You self-medicating. Did you ever get into drugs or drinking or something like that?
I was, now, alcohol. Alcohol intensified my situation.
Okay.
Alcohol made me
You was
Boo-boo
Mob
the
James time 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and then I took that to the motorcycle club, and then realizing, come on, man, this ain't what you want to do.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until the day my sister said, you got to come get Lionel.
Mm-hmm.
He was 1 year old. You got to
Yeah.
come get Lionel. Like, God damn. So I walked away from the motorcycle club, the liquor, and everything else. I got to do this.
And for the listeners, Lionel is his grandson.
Yeah. So for the sake of my grandson and myself, you know, God did me a favor and Lionel. You know what I'm saying? Because he brought us both together. And I learned so much dealing with him, raising him. You know, the potty training and all that. My kids, I'm in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you kind of getting that experience with him that you necessarily didn't get with
I
your
had
kids.
it with my daughter, his mother.
Okay.
You know, I had her for 7.5 years. Her mother went to prison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to step up. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had my sisters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Lionel was totally different because I'm on my motorcycle going from state to state riding. I don't want to get this up.
Right.
Riding with guns and all this other shit. So God set him in my lap and said,
sit you down.
Just sit right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if you can do it. So that was another test. And I hope I'm passing it. I'm almost there. I might be at a C- right now, but I'm trying to get to that A+.
Yeah.
You know, when he get 18, I'm gonna raise a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Totally different.
Let me ask you, OG. Do you carry a lot of regret?
Yeah.
What's the biggest thing that you regret?
My biggest
that you can
regret.
say, yeah.
No, it's a lot of shit. The things that I've done to people, the things that I've done to people that I know didn't deserve it. Living that gang-banging life, you're taught to destroy. And that's all I wanted to do. And I did a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Being drunk and drinking that 8-ball and then going to that super soccer and gin created a lot of BS for me. And I just resent the life I had, man, just living like that. And, you know, I pray to God every day that take this away from me. And it hurts to really feel the shit that you've done. You know, it's crazy. When my brother Alton was killed, I was angry for a long time. And then I saw the pain in my family. And then I started thinking, like, times this by 900, what the fuck I've done.
Right.
It's a whole bunch of people out there hurting for my actions.
Right.
And I can't be mad at nobody. You know what I'm saying? Retaliation is not a must.
Right.
Look at the pain I inflicted on a lot of people. So it just started coming to me at the wrong time. Like, you know, Lionel, I wasn't ready. Accepting God, I wasn't ready.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember it was a time where I wouldn't even say the word God. You couldn't tell me to say that because to me it was a sign of weakness.
Right.
What you say? Get your ass away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't living in that world. You know, and I'm damn sure ain't gonna be a hypocrite and be in the name of Jesus, but I go out there and shoot somebody.
Yeah.
No. So,
let me ask you, OG, have you forgiven yourself?
I'm trying.
That's what it starts with.
I got a better understanding with myself.
That's what it starts with.
I haven't forgave.
Because I don't want to, you know, I'm not qualified to psychoanalyze you, but, you know, I know what you're talking about, you know, and I know that, you know, and I'll say that. So I know what you're carrying. But your situation is different, bro. Some of those choices were removed from you. You know what I'm saying? Because of your background. And that's not to make an excuse, you know, because I mean, you were an adult making decisions, but at the same time, you can only do the best you can with what you have to give. You know what I'm saying? So you was never because I mean, for all intents and purposes, not to, you know, disrespect your family, but I mean, it was almost like you were bred like a wild animal. You know what I'm saying? Like a pit bull, like
it's
a fight.
Almost.
You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty much like that. I mean,
yeah,
you can't imagine, you know, going to sleep knowing
yep,
at a certain amount of time,
yep,
anytime he gonna come in
through
here
that door, yeah,
and snatch your ass up.
yeah.
I remember one time he wore my ass out with a stitching cord.
Mm-hmm.
I ran away.
Mm-hmm.
I went through the window. I couldn't take it no more. I'm bleeding all over the motherfucking place. My shirt was sticking to my back.
Yeah.
And I went to my cousins from Compton to L.A., 84th and Avalon.
Mm-hmm.
Walked, bleeding. And I get to my cousin them, and my cousin Melvin was putting alcohol on me.
Mm-hmm.
My arms was full. I had webs all on me and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Jim called him and said, "What the fuck you did to this boy? Woo woo! Don't nobody whoop a kid like woo woo."
Mm-hmm.
And I was just sitting there leaking,
Mm-hmm.
bleeding like a motherfucker. I'm talking about he whooped my ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I was scared as fuck when I heard the band pull up.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker coming to get me? Like, what the fuck? So I had to really just like think at what point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At what point? And I told my mother I can't do it. I was in the hood plotting, and I'm getting guns now, and me shooting my little brother kind of like threw it off because now he know I got guns. So him being the coward that he was, once he found out I had all these guns at that age and just shot my little brother, he moved.
Wow.
He didn't stay there. He moved.
Yeah.
But my whole thing was, I know this motherfucker finna kill me now, and I done shot his baby. So I wasn't letting go of that gun. I wouldn't let him go.
Yeah.
He couldn't whoop my ass no more. And once I realized that and he moved, oh, this nigga the coward. You know what I'm saying? So,
did you ever at a time plot on him?
yeah, several times. Several
What
times.
kept you from following through?
Didn't want to go to jail.
Okay.
Didn't want to go to jail.
But at the same time, you did other shit, not tripping on jail.
It was totally different from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those other people I didn't know.
Okay.
People I wasn't tripping.
Okay.
It was a random act.
Yeah, it wasn't a direct link. I got you.
Me and him was personal.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes I said to myself, time ran out. I should have and just took the licks but I done went to prison for something I knew I was right for.
Yeah. Why you think you struggle forgiving yourself?
A lot of it believing that, you know, a lot of this shit that was happening probably was my fault. I didn't know. I didn't know the difference. I didn't know if I was, you know, to blame for a lot of shit. But it harmed me. You know, it was times where I didn't want to be Mob James no more. So how can I get rid of him?
Right.
So maybe if I was a weenie ass nigga, people would see. Maybe if I did this or that, they'll see. Maybe if I lose a fight, there's none of that shit worked. None of this shit worked.
But what about your spiritual background? Do you believe in God? You have a religious or a spiritual foundation?
My grandfather and my grandmother, I love to hear them sing. My mother used to do weed and everything else. Then she changed. And she was church every Sunday, the candles, the whole nine. But me, I couldn't do it because I wasn't in that right place to be like that.
Right.
So, but, you know, in 86 when I went to prison, I tried. I went to church in prison and I tried. You know what I'm saying? But when them doors opened, I was gone.
Yeah.
So it was totally different.
Yeah. But let me give you this, OG. I mean, man, you have to forgive yourself. You know, the past is the past. You know, it makes us who we are. You know what I'm saying? And hearing your story, bro, a lot of that shit wasn't your fault. Because you got to think about it. James McDonald would have made probably 99.9% probably would have made different decisions if he was in a different environment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely would have.
You know, so you can't, you know, I get it, but that ain't your bag.
You know what? A lot of us, and I'm gonna put me in this because I walk that life.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us do what we do and don't have a conscience because we don't understand, man.
Right.
We don't think that it's supposed to be different.
Right.
I only knew one way.
Yeah.
That's the way he taught me.
You was only shown one way.
Yeah, I was taught like that. And, you know, my brothers and them picked up on the back end of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my mama didn't raise no punks.
Yeah.
You know, she was with the business. So, you know, we just don't understand.
Yeah.
And that's just from being young.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't until late for me to say, damn.
Yeah, it's all hitting you. You heavy too. Your spirit is heavy. So it's all coming at you at one time. That's why I'm saying you got to forgive yourself, OG. It's because holding on to it, it's not going to help nothing. It's not going to change nothing. You know, and the people that, because this is another thing too, like, you know, even forgiving your mother, your father, your stepfather, you know, all the people that failed you, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, what you allow is you allow for them to victimize you over and over again, and they not even here no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I learned if I give anybody my power, my energy, I'm weaker than anybody else.
Yep. They have dominion over you.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I'm vulnerable.
Even from the grave.
Right.
You know?
So I have like really like had to put myself in a situation to really like understand where I want to be in life. Mm-hmm. I don't want to exist in life. I want to mean something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And every time I go and talk to a kid, you know, I ask God to give me the right words. Right. Give me the wisdom to speak to this kid. Right. So he don't look at me like I'm full of shit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And every kid I talk to has worked. It has worked, even through my little cousins. Right. It's working.
That's your redemption right there, bro.
Man.
And you got a testimony too. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, I mean, think about it, man. God ain't brought you this far for no reason.
That's what I said.
You know what I'm saying? All the shit you've endured, all the shit you've done, all the shit you've been through, and then still being able to feel, still being able to love. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's God, because you ain't been showing it. So
I couldn't love a woman until I really like understood my issue with my mother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
so
talk.
The day I stopped disrespecting her, I was able to get married. You know, and then tell my wife I love her and mean it. You know, I know what love is. Yeah. You know.
I can imagine that affected relationships, huh?
Yeah, I had to work on that. A woman couldn't tell me shit.
Yeah.
Because my mama wouldn't shit.
Right.
So if I felt like that about my moms, can't no woman ain't tell me a motherfucker.
Yeah, she ain't have a chance in hell.
But one thing, I wouldn't beat up a woman. I thought that was the weakest thing a man, a boy can do. Beat up his girlfriend. So when I seen it, I attacked. Yeah. A nigga couldn't beat his woman up in front of me.
Have you ever had to get active on a nigga that was beating his woman?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. We was young cats and we was at the little store and just one guy was beating up one of my homeboys' girl mama. No, we ain't having that. Whooped his ass. I hate that. I saw how my father treated my mother. I couldn't stand that.
Yeah.
Couldn't stand that.
Yeah, real shit. So yeah, I kind of had my stepfather and my mother used to, when I was the only child. So my stepfather and my mother, man, they used to fight like cats and dogs. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that my mother was a battered woman. You know, my mother got down. Right. You know, I didn't see my mama take off on niggas first.
Oh, she
you know
shot
what I'm saying?
That fool in the ear.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. She popped on his ass. Sat at the house.
Yeah.
We was on 118th in town, and he didn't come to the house. Thought he was gonna take her money. Yeah. See, the cold thing about this dude is when he passed and we went to Texas, we found out he was married with 5 kids out there.
Wow.
Now we know our brothers Anthony and you know Barry and Marisha and them, but we didn't know he was still married. Damn. So, Mama, how did you take this dude's name?
Yeah. Did she ever marry him?
No, she changed her name to McDonald because when I was born, my birth certificate said James Williams.
Okay.
Not James McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
But he whooped her ass and she changed it.
Wow. That's crazy,
That's
bro.
the coldest shit.
That's some cold shit, yeah.
This man passed and you go sing at his funeral and his wife sitting right there. All this time, this dude married. Killed me.
Wow.
Killed me. I had to go outside and smoke a cigarette, man. Then go back in there.
Damn.
I couldn't get it. I didn't understand it.
Wow.
I didn't understand.
So let me ask you, just on the flip side, just to brighten it up, coming up as a kid in Compton, as a young kid, I mean, you had some good memories though. I mean, were there ever some good times?
Okay days, good days, kicking it, hanging out with your homies and shit like that. Yeah, doing certain things. You know, me and my chick used to let everybody come to the house, and I partied Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We would go play football on Sunday, come back, everybody getting loaded, partying. I'm talking about nonstop. Those was my best days.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Mom James always had to watch himself. I mean, shot 4 different occasions.
Yeah.
You know, so I got my issues too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been rushed a couple of times, but, you know.
You got shot 4 times on 4 different occasions?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. 1980 right here, right in between my leg by my scrotum. I got shot 83 with a shotgun, just little Park Village cat, and then I got shot in the back.
All these was Crips?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah. You was a prize back then.
Huh?
You was a prize back then.
No, it basically wasn't a prize. I mean,
no, I'm saying that you was putting in work. Your name held weight.
Oh, yeah.
So to get you was a prize.
Trying to be the hunter.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get hunted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because you got a gun don't mean you finna walk away and have all the fun.
I always say, man, you give out them bullets, you got to be down to take them too.
And you know, our house been cocktailed twice, shot up once, but retaliation is a must for me. So if we don't know who did it, we just spread the love and joy to everybody that was in Compton.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I had my share.
Yeah, yeah. What was because you came up when the gangbanging was super active. Describe like just what that environment was in the 80s with the gangbanging. Because now you got the crack shit coming in, niggas is getting money. Now you done went from 38s to 9s and Macs and Techs and AKs and shit. Like, what was the describe that shit? Because I'm a kid on the outside looking in at that time.
And when I first got shot in 80, it made me say, gotta elevate the game because these motherfuckers playing for keeps.
Yeah.
I was shot right here. I went to Dominguez. I was finally able to go back to Compton's Unified School Districts. I got kicked out in the 3rd grade. They didn't want me in Compton. So I was getting checked into school, but I'm outside the door fighting the Crips. You know what I'm saying? So in my time, if you was gonna be a blood, you had to be serious about it because
real shit, y'all was outnumbered.
Wherever you went, you was outnumbered.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I could never let someone see me flinch or, oh, this ain't working, because they're gonna get you every time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? So I knew what it was to be a blood. I knew what I had to do to wear a red rag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because at any given time, you can be caught up. You know, going to the Vermont Drive-In, going here, going downtown L.A., you're going to get caught. They going to see you. So as soon as they get to, where you from, homie? Where you from, cuz? You got to be lit right then and there, whether you get your ass whooped or not.
Right.
So I knew it was important for me and my brothers to try to be bloods, to want to be bloods. And we had to take it serious.
Right.
So it was all about life. And I knew after in 1980, I could walk off the porch and get killed. They can be waiting down the street to kill me. So I didn't give a fuck about dying at that time.
Right.
But I'm finna do this here.
So you came up under Puddin' and Bobby Louie and them, they older.
Them the big homies.
Yeah, they the big homies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see, 79 in the early 70s, they was doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know, Puddin', bartender and all that, they was doing their thing. We called ourselves little tiny mighty Pyrus and shit. And
yeah,
it wasn't until, you know, the 80s when the guns really came that you knew fuck walking to their hood, that ain't working no more.
Right.
So now here's a time where everybody is getting the dope.
Yeah.
Everybody is buying big guns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at my 38s.
That shit ain't gonna get it.
I got to get rid of these motherfuckers because I need something better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was important, man, to understand what you was getting yourself into because a lot of cats didn't make it. You know what I'm saying?
So when you start banging, was Looters still just Looters, or had it broke off to the mob?
No, it was all Looters Park.
Okay.
You know, some of our big homies that's in my neighborhood, they was still doing the mob, but everybody know what Looters Park is.
Yeah.
Looters Park is the headquarters.
Right.
Looters Park is the foundation.
Right.
So when I went to prison, it's Looters Park Power Rule. I didn't say MOB. It was Looters Park Power Rule. And everybody else that went up under that followed up under that umbrella. So couldn't do nothing but respect it.
So why did the faction MOB, why did mob form? Was it just a clique within the clique?
Just doing their own shit.
Oh,
just
okay.
doing their own shit.
Okay.
When I came, shit, it was MOB IMG. I loved that, and the kids I was hanging with, shit, that's what we was rocking. That's what it was. So it was always Looters Park Mob after that. So whatever they did, we did. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it was just the way shit happens.
Yeah. So at that time, was all the Pyrus pretty much getting it like with Lime, with Treetop, all of them? Was everybody fam back in the day, in your day?
Yeah.
It wasn't no separation or nothing like that?
What we have today is totally disrespectful.
Right.
You know, back then it was, I don't care who was giving the party, where they was giving the party at, we went and partied. Everybody came and kicked it. Everybody was at the park. Everybody understood the Looters Park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was the headquarters. So everybody, we all got along, man.
Right.
Killing each other, it's just no loyalty, no respect, and it's just fucked up at this point.
Let me ask you. So you grew up with Reggie Wright, and Suge. They from your side of mob?
Yeah.
Okay, but so they weren't active though, right?
No.
Okay, so Suge was just affiliated more or less.
Well,
but...
see, Suge lived on the block around the corner from us, and you know where I give Suge his props is he had his mom and daddy. Yeah, and they cared. Right. They made sure he went to school. Right. They made sure he went to college. Now, when he got older and decided to do other things, you know, they wasn't.
That's his choice. Yeah.
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 So, because he went to Vegas, so you know, Suge was never one of the homies that carried a pistol. Right. Had that red bandana. You know, Reggie either. Reggie had Reggie Wright Sr.
Right, right.
In that ass.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, that wasn't going to happen. This. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen.
His cousins became from the hood.
Yeah.
Were from the hood. Yeah. But Pops wouldn't let Reggie do that.
Man, but you know what? Reggie, I don't know Reggie. I've never met Reggie. But Reggie he's probably one of these few people that has walked a line that few motherfuckers have walked. You know what I mean? To be able to, I mean, he's an interesting hybrid because he's from the hood and he been around, you know what I'm saying, gangbangers his whole life. Both ways. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He could have went both ways, but in some respect, I think sometime maybe that line was blurred too. You know what I'm saying?
It gets blurred when I didn't intend to be a police officer. I didn't want to be a police officer. Yeah. But I didn't have a choice. Right, right. But sitting there looking out the window, watching all these fools walk by, banging and, you know, got their guns, you hear the shot. I want to be a part of that. Yeah. But you look at your mom and daddy,
Right.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like Suge.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't be a part of it bad as he wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then now they growed up, now I got an opportunity.
Yeah, they can make their decisions. Yeah.
So this where they come in.
Yeah.
But it's too late for a grown-ass man to get in this type of game.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't make it like that.
Right.
So you got two choices. You can come in from the back door,
Mm-hmm.
or you can come from around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Suge came in from around the corner and then jumped through the back door because he had money.
Right.
And everybody, fuck respect,
Mm-hmm.
money was his way.
Mm-hmm.
Because ain't nobody got no job in this motherfucker.
Right.
Now you want to give up $700 a week
Mm-hmm.
so I can just hit a motherfucker? Come on, give my money.
Yeah.
So he in automatic.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? No questions asked, no nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, now that Reggie retired from the police station, now he getting to live his dream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up here with all the homies, these bloods, we woo woo.
Yeah.
We touching motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It made him feel good about himself.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you can't get in the game like that and then run amok of the motherfucker, because bad things gonna happen
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah. You ain't gonna get out unscathed.
They don't understand the politics of being what you are.
Mm-hmm.
I understood what I was.
Yeah.
I knew I was a fucking idiot. I knew I
Mhm.
was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that.
What you saying that? Are you shocked you made it this far?
Yeah. Man, I say it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I got shot or got shot at, I was shot at more times than I've been shot.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, me and my little brother Timmy,
Mm-hmm.
he was shot 21 times on one occasion.
Wow.
And then he was shot once in the back, and then from the waist all the way down, he was shot 21 times. On the second time he was shot. My brother Alton never been shot, none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first time he got shot, he was hit 9 times with an AK.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't make it. I'm like, damn, look how this shit worked.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And today, my biggest problem is I'm losing everything. You know, they say you live by the sword, you die by the
Mhm.
sword. I done lost all my aunties.
Mhm.
I done lost my moms. And I just told Norm, man, God is taking my family because of what I did. And I was fucked up behind that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm losing everything. Is he taking it to show me something? I'm losing all of them. And I really believed that at that time, man.
Mm-hmm. But you don't believe that now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
They
good.
made me, him and Lee Ford made me come to my senses.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't got to do it. I was
Yeah.
about to start with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's just where I be going with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I just buried an auntie 7 months ago.
Yeah.
Now I just lost one this month.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't understand it. Like,
yeah.
why so close to me?
Right. Right.
I don't hear about the homie getting killed.
Yeah, I got you.
I can deal with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I
but
got
it's
you.
my family.
Let me ask you: are they up in age or no?
Yeah, they
okay.
up in age.
Okay.
My auntie just passed. She was on dialysis for 30 years, and she fought for a long time.
Yeah.
It just caught her. My mother passed cancer. My auntie D passed with cancer. The one passed 7 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle wife, my auntie, she died 2 years ago. So I'm losing all of them from 17 to 21.
Yeah.
To the year 22.
Yeah.
So I lost 8 from 2017 to
Damn.
2022.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of loss.
So, and every time I think I'm okay, I'm better,
Something
somebody else
comes.
died.
Yeah.
So I kind of like, you know, it's God taking it out on me, but I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to, and this is me talking in front of my TV. I'm trying to do right. Why you keep doing me like this? Are you telling me that I gotta accept death? Is it my turn? I got my grandbaby. I'm doing this. Everything you asked me to do, I've done it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at that point, it was like, man, I'm not fucking with God. Fuck that. I need to do me.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I understand that because
I
when
got
I lost
checked.
my mother, I was kind of on the same shit a
Yeah.
little bit. It's rough.
yeah, they checked me
Yeah,
big time. on that
yeah,
one.
yeah. Because I mean, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. And
Right.
if you think about it, think about this: the way we trip about death. I mean, of course, the finality of it is hurtful, and sometimes the circumstances can be hurtful.
Right.
But that's the only thing in life we're all promised. If you think about it, that's the only thing in life. We ain't promised love. We ain't promised riches. We ain't promised health. We ain't
Right.
promised shit else. But that.
Right.
So, you know, I feel you on that because sometimes even with me, I tell people all the time, like, the biggest thing that I carry is loss. And that's because most of the people that meant something to me and had a hand in my life, you know,
Right.
effect on my life, they're all gone.
Right. That's where I'm at.
You know,
right
98% of them are gone. You know what I'm
That's where
saying?
at today.
Homeboys, you know, family members, my mother, you know, all of that. And some of them been gone a long time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel you on that. But
And it's so scared to have new friends
yeah.
or
yeah.
to have that partner, that buddy,
Yep.
because motherfuckers don't act right these days.
Right.
And
Right.
you know, I just don't have that. I can't tolerate it, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, I'm tested every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go to the market with me and Lionel.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for him, I'd have came out of my trunk and popped this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I gotta give you something.
Yeah.
You selling a book that might not even be for real.
Right.
They selling some college shit, but he telling me you supposed to support black people. You
Yeah.
ain't supporting me, motherfucker.
Right.
So I made Lionel get in the car. I'm
Mhm.
putting my groceries in there. You know, I got my little gun in there,
Mhm.
but my shit is in a little safe,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just a click away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just click this motherfucker, keep on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
But that's Mob James though.
yeah, but no, I mean, I got a slogan, man: gangster by nature, not by choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't wake up and say this is what I'm gonna
Right.
be.
Right.
This shit was created in me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
by
I
nature.
agree. Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna say by nature, bro. I'm not gonna say you were born inherently bad. I'm not gonna say that. But I think that it was definitely created by your family and it was circumstances that
I've been
contributed to
told-
that.
If it ain't nature, it's nurture, right? It's
yeah,
like the-
no,
Yeah.
I've been told from a child, you bad, you bad, you bad.
That's what you've been told.
yeah.
Yeah,
So when
that's
when you're
created.
told,
Yeah.
y'all creating a situation,
Yeah.
y'all.
But that's not
letting me know.
nature though.
So I'm thinking,
Yeah.
this is what I gotta be. I gotta be bad.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I'm in the second grade. I'm a kid.
Yeah. Damn. That's
I'm
deep,
8
bro.
years old. Y'all telling me I ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Locking me in closets and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's, my sons are in second grade right now. That's crazy.
Man,
Yeah.
I got kicked out of Compton Unified School District in the 3rd grade
Yeah.
for trying to stab motherfuckers with knives. So they didn't want me there no more. Teacher
Yeah.
thought he was gonna pat on me. No, you not.
But think about this though, James. I mean, this is the thing. Like I told you, my old lady, man, my wife, she's a fan of yours. You know, she loves your
Appreciate
story, bro, and
Right.
just and me too. The fact that the evolution, you know what I mean,
Right.
and the fact that you overcame all that bullshit, bro. So you here for a reason. Like think about that. You done been through, man, prison, shot, family shit. You know, probably overcoming the alcohol shit,
Yeah.
loss of friends. I know losing Buntry hurt you deep. You know what I mean? And then having to sit quietly with your thoughts now because you're civilized,
It's cold
and now
shit.
you got to face all of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's a testimony though. But like you said, you here for Lionel, you here for your daughter, for your kids, and mind you, your kids, all your other kids are doing well.
All I'm grown. Yeah.
Yeah, and they
My-
all went to college
I
and
got
did all of that.
My 2 boys.
Right.
My oldest son, he took after me. He been raising his daughter. She 15.
Yeah.
He been raising her from the hospital from day 1 to
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
And ain't cried about it, ain't bitched about it,
Mhm.
nothing. My youngest son is a graphic design.
Mm-hmm.
He moved to Texas
Mm-hmm.
for a $42 an hour job.
Mm-hmm.
So he doing real good.
Right.
He went to Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter. My
yeah.
daughter got her mama and her daddy.
Yeah.
You know, her mama was what you call them, Set It Off.
Yeah.
She was
yeah.
a Queen Latifah. She was in
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah.
You know, she liked to rob liquor stores
Yeah.
and shit. But when her mother went to prison, it was only right for me to go get my daughter.
Right.
Not leave her with your grandmama, with her mama.
Right.
It's only right that I go get her. So I went and got my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't go get my daughter for no county money,
right.
no bullshit. I got my daughter to raise her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I was an idiot, but I had sense.
Yeah.
I knew what was important to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What they didn't instill in me, I instilled in mine.
Yeah.
So
I want you to give yourself more credit too, OG. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, bro, you won, bro. If you think
really.
No, you did. You want me to tell you why? Because you overcame. You still here. You won. You still here. You still here. You in good health. You got your mind about you. You surrounded by love. You're doing something that you love. You've been given a second chance with doing content in the podcast. You got adoration from people you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You didn't travel, you know what I'm saying, with Greg Caden and did all of that shit, and you still have opportunities afforded to you, bro. You didn't won. Right. So, I mean, if you think about it technically, like, you know, even with Suge, you know, I mean, Suge, you see what his fate is. You know what I'm saying? I know you done buried a lot of homies. That could have been you. You still here. You know what I'm saying? So you actually here. So you got to be here for something more.
From an outside perspective looking in, man, I got family members that had kids that ended up in the system. Uncles that went to prison and their kids ended up in the system. Right. I've been around you a couple of times, right? And that grandson of yours that could have ended when he's talking about you won, like you won because he's here. Right. And I've been to your spot and I've seen him there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He helped me a lot.
And he's here right now currently.
Like, man, I learned a lot. My patience has, man, I didn't have patience at all. Mm-hmm. With him, if I don't have patience, I'm going to be a wreck.
Right. Right.
But also, he could have been lost in the system.
And
you're the one. You specifically.
I had to.
Because you could have been selfish, bro. You could have been like, nah, I'm doing me. I don't want to deal with that. She fucked up. That's on, you know, but you didn't. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I think it's a bigger play. And I think your story, you know, it's not over. I think it's some bigger things on the horizon for you.
Well, one thing I wish I get out of it, hope I get out of it, if I died tomorrow, that people would say, he changed, why I can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I want people to understand
and that's a beautiful thing, bro, because I tell people all the time, people don't remember what kind of car you had, how much money you had, none of that bullshit. Right. People remember how you made them feel. Right. You know what I mean? That's the lasting impression. That's the legacy. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it. You didn't brought hope to motherfuckers. You know how many people that was in your position of being Mob James seen you and was like, damn, I can turn that corner too. I can do it too.
Court, I talked to a lot of them, man.
Yep.
And, you know, Crip dudes.
Yeah.
Man, listening to you, bro, helped me.
Real shit.
I was thinking about grabbing a gun, but listening to you, I heard your voice. And I was like, man, I appreciate that. As long as I know that I'm giving back.
Yeah. You got a purpose. You know what I'm saying?
But in between it is the only thing that kills me, because when I'm sitting at home watching TV, this son of a bitch just start running. Yeah. And then I just be looking at shit. Yeah. And, you know, if God gave me a free pass, a 24-hour pass to kill, I go to work. Yeah, I don't even need 24 hours. I'm telling you, there's so many motherfuckers I believe that shouldn't be here. You know, but that's not for me no more.
Yeah, but you know what? You get to a point, though, I feel you on that. Because, I mean, listen, you helped me with some shit, even watching you, you know. I mean, we all deal with that, you know, even myself. You know, my wife would tell me all the time, like, there's Court Dog, there's Big Court, there's Courtney. You know, Court Dog is the Mob James. Right. You know what I'm saying? Court Dog protects Courtney and Big Court. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that duality and having to deal with that, you know. But at the same time, bro, like, as you get older and you boss up, you know what I'm saying, as you're doing, man, you want to kill motherfuckers and leave them breathing. You want them to see you win. You want them to see you not trip off of them. You want to see, you know, you want them to have to sit back and watch and be like, God damn, I couldn't stop that nigga.
I can't be a fly on the wall to see niggas like, this motherfucker, I just said this motherfucker was woo-woo. He ain't even mad.
Yeah, yeah. That shit killed, that burn motherfuckers up, bro. I'm telling you, that shit burn motherfuckers up. When you kill him and leave him breathing, bro,
the
you know
closest people to me call me and say, look at this, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Why? You know what direction I'm going. Why would you call me and tell me to listen to this shit?
And you got to check them. You got to that. You don't even need that shit.
I have.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's just that. You know, them motherfuckers instigating.
My circle was 30.
Yeah.
It's at a 22 now, 27, 21.
Right.
You got to remove people.
Right. Real talk.
Because everybody that hang around me, I had to realize they're not my friends.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the people I was dealing with want to see Mob James because in the hood, Mob James protected the hood.
Right. Right.
You couldn't come and shoot a homie and Mob James didn't go back and what's called him because my beliefs was retaliation.
Yeah.
If they don't see retaliation, they're coming back.
Yeah.
No,
Real
I gotta
shit.
push. But I think my story is what I do with Lionel.
Yeah.
Where I take myself and how I grow.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in the process of finding a church. You know what I'm saying? I just think I need to.
Do you have like spiritual counsel? Do you have somebody that's in the church that has that spirituality that can kind of help guide you?
No, I got TD Jake.
Okay.
I get my phone and I listen.
I'm gonna have my old lady call you, bro.
Okay.
My old lady is a hardline Christian, bro. You know, matter of fact, she's prayed for you. I'm not even bullshitting. I call her right now. She's prayed for you.
You know what I'm saying? I need all that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to connect you with her.
And I just need the demons, the idiots to stay away from me.
Yeah.
Because they know what they're doing. But today I realize who they are. And I know it's the devil.
Yeah,
absolutely. And I know there's more people want me to be Mob James than it is for me to be James McDonald.
Yeah, because motherfuckers love a train wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your real life is they entertainment. Because they know Mob James gonna turn up, act a fool, and he gonna self-destruct.
He ain't stupid though.
Yeah.
You know, when I got out of prison in '88, I never seen a prison. I never went back to prison. I don't want this. I don't want to sit in no cell like this. So I thought about kennels.
Yeah.
The kennels my brother have in the backyard. This is like being, a dog.
Yeah.
I never went back. I fucked up in '92. After that, this ain't worth it.
So speaking of which, and we can touch on it or not, because I really didn't want to make this like that. I really wanted to interview James McDonald, as you have given me.
You can
know
get
what
both
I'm saying?
of them.
Yeah. But being that you said that you hadn't been in jail since '92, fast forward to the recent bullshit with FG, and where do you think all of that really precipitated from? And I know you've talked about it over and over again, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask.
One, FG wanted to get a podcast. One, Alex was butthurt about Gangster Chronicles, but I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? When they kept saying we got paperwork, well, motherfuckers, show it. Show it. The only thing pissed me off about it is if I told on you, why you wait 20 years?
Right.
21 years. Why would you wait that long?
Right.
If I did you like that. So these guys get on this platform and then I ain't seen him or I would have been whoop to whoop. No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. And I would have accepted that better 20 years ago. Yeah. Because my mentality ain't this cat. So I'm gonna come get you. You gonna speak on me like you gonna lie on me?
Right.
I moved to Vegas in 2000. So the way they did it and they said different people had their hands in the shit. I don't even want to. Yeah. But people that I fuck with. So they put up a picture. Then they put up this paperwork. Okay, show me where my name in it. James McDonald was living a foul motherfucking life. Mob James was. Mob James had 2 brothers in the street. Right. And my mama in the hood. And my sisters. Right. What kind of nigga would I be to jeopardize their life, even if I didn't like them? Right. What kind of motherfucker would I be? Right. Just big bad whoop whoop. And then here I am. Yeah. So I got married in '99. Moved to Vegas to something called try to do different.
Yeah.
In 2000.
Yeah.
Now this cat said I did him in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I do that?
Right.
Dude,
that's what I was gonna say. Like,
I ain't
what?
I ain't got no cases. No
what is
nothing.
your incentive to tell on him?
This is the same thing I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I? In 2000, my brothers are here, but they said that I spoke on them. I did them because Alton was killed. So when I put out there that Alton died in 2002, dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
So Alton is running the streets with us. We still living like this.
Right.
So, and I ain't been to no prison.
Yeah.
I ain't been in no jails, no substations, none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So this was when I told Alex Alonso, you doing all this paperwork, looking up shit.
Mm-hmm.
Look up my rap sheet.
Yeah.
That should be easy for you to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can see what's my purpose?
Yeah.
That's all they haven't gave me that.
So let me ask you this, because again, I don't know FG from his content. He seems to be a solid dude from his content. Why do you think he put it on you? Out of everybody that he could have put it on, or why do you think he put it on you?
From the little homeboy Zeke,
mm-hmm.
they were all in jail trying to figure out who got them.
Mm-hmm.
Who could be the maddest motherfucker at all of them?
Yeah.
They say Mob James. But see where they fella realize, if I'm mad at y'all like that, I'm gonna do something to you.
But why you was mad at him? No,
I wasn't.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I got mad when I stopped fucking with the hood in 2002 after my brother was killed.
Right. But this allegedly happened in 2000.
In 2000.
Yeah.
So the hood is gravy.
Right.
The hood is gravy. I ain't never sat on no stand and said, that's that motherfucker right there. And I damn sure ain't had no crimes but one in my whole lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I went to jail Mob James by itself.
Mm-hmm.
I had one crime.
Kind of on some get back from the podcast shit.
Yeah, they wanted to wreck Gangster Chronicles.
Okay.
Because, when we first started with Black Effect, I kept calling the dude, telling the dude I wanted him to come back, but I wouldn't tell him we got this deal on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So if I told him we had the deal on the table, he gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't tell him that, but I want you to come back. No, I can't work with Norm. No, I can't work with Steel. No, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So once he found out we had it, he went to his little uppity politic bullshit and got to writing letters to people saying that he did this, he did that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, okay, whatever. So when all that exhausted, let's find a way to get him. Reggie was feeling a certain kind of way. And me personally, love Reggie to death. Been knowing him for a long, long time. Love his whole family. His grandmama, all of them. But they all felt a certain kind of way. So let's get what's working for Gangster Chronicles. And that's...
So you feel like, damn, that's crazy. So all of this shit is a ploy to just kind of... it's some content creator wars.
Yeah.
It's like...
I mean, look at them now, Court.
Yeah.
Everything that these cats out here doing, everybody got to be a snitch or a rat. Everybody is fucked up. Oh, I got paper. I'm going to pull this. Yeah, y'all pulling up the same paperwork on 9 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't give me credit for being solid. Don't give me credit for being a G.
Yeah.
Give me credit for not being what you calling me though.
Right.
And I was a power root. I believed in what I was doing. Most cats can't say that.
Everybody didn't say that though. I mean, your resume check out. Man, everybody didn't say that though.
I didn't believe in that other shit. So what? Why would I be like that today and then flip tomorrow?
Right.
On somebody that I don't need no ticket.
Right.
The motherfucking feds was coming to everybody in the hood trying to pay him hundreds and thousands of dollars to take down death row.
Right.
God damn it, that was my shot.
That's true. That's real. When you put it like that, yeah.
No,
you put it like that, yeah.
Give me something that's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. FG didn't go to jail and y'all see me with $1 million or a brand new car or bought a home.
Right.
Man, I'm still in the goddamn hood. So how much they give me?
Right.
You went to
that
jail
makes
for
sense,
4
bro.
houses, homeboy.
Yeah.
How much they pay me?
Yeah.
I'm broke.
Yeah.
Today. So Nigga, I didn't benefit off your motherfucking ass. So
yeah.
Why would I do you for nothing?
Have you seen FG since then, since 2000, or since he came home, I should say?
No, I seen him once going up Crenshaw, and he was behind me. I knew it was FG. Could be wrong, and I kept rolling. He kept rolling, but everything and everybody else see me.
Yeah.
Because when I first started out, somebody said something about Mob James. I'm going to the hood.
Yeah.
And I'm on the block.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the same motherfucker got something to say. What's up, big homie? What's up, big homie? So bitch ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
have you thought to try to contact him since then, or you just like
FG? Oh no. He done drew blood now.
Oh, okay.
So the way I deal with it now, opposed to back then, if I ever see you, I'm gonna address it. And I'm not gonna address it with words. I'm just gonna get at you because you got at me like that. So I don't owe him nothing. So I don't give a fuck if I'm 90. I'm gonna pick up a stick and whack your motherfucking ass because I know it's only right. I have to.
Yeah.
I have to because you insulted me. And see, one thing these cats don't understand, I destroyed Mob James. Y'all can't destroy that motherfucker. Only me. Only me. Ain't no street talk, ain't no street, what you call them, can fuck with that dude. So you can't destroy something that's in me.
Yeah.
That's me. Only I can do that.
Right.
So once they get that, they'll leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I fight it every day going to Compton.
You still go back to the hood?
No, I ain't been back.
Okay.
When my mama, after we buried my moms, came back from the funeral, I bounced. There was no need for me to be in Compton.
Right.
I went back home to my wife.
Yeah.
So when me and her had our differences, I woke up one morning when I got the divorce papers from a lawyer, had her sign them, fill out her shit, took them back to the lawyer. The next day, I had a U-Haul and I moved.
Yeah. Wow.
With no reason for me to stay.
Let me ask you this, and you can answer it or not. And my apologies if I'm overstepping. So Buntry's alleged killer. He's out of prison now.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I'll be a hypocrite if I say I'm after him. It's been 22 years. It's been 20 years. Long as he stay and do him, I'm gonna stay and do me. I go all the way backwards if I go after that man. You know what I'm saying? He got issues he got to deal with, just like my mom's told me. Leave Suge alone. Suge gonna meet the same fate that your brother did. I said back. So whatever he got coming to him, he got to face it his way.
That's his own karma.
But my growth,
yeah,
I'm done with that shit.
Yeah.
My brother resting, leave it alone. I don't put shit on my brother no more. That's on Bunch. I don't do none of that. When I sit down in my living room and drink my coffee, I say good morning to him and my mom's. And I'm cool with that. I don't. Vengeance is mine. I'm not tripping.
Right.
I'm not going after it though. You know.
Yeah.
So, and I encourage everybody else to feel the same way because we're not gonna get nothing out of it.
Real talk.
You know, something happened to that man. They come get me. I'm doing life in prison. I'm worried about my family. You know what I'm saying? My family is more important than a piece of meat.
Yeah.
So I stay away from that. I don't even think about it. He home, do your thing.
Yeah.
Don't come near me. Don't come tripping on me. And I don't have to do me.
If you ran across him, how do you think you would feel the same way? Do you think you would?
I can't answer that. I don't know. I can't answer that.
So you ain't that far along yet.
No. No.
Yeah, still Mob James still working. You still working on yourself.
I mean, one thing I had to realize about Mob James, I can't kill him. I can't get rid of him. He's in me. That's me. But I know how to control him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be him. And I damn sure don't want to relive that life he lived. So I ain't tripping off of him. But I'd be lying to you if I say I can sit right here with him,
right,
and keep walking.
yeah,
Just like if you ask him that question,
right,
if he see me, he gonna be like, "Oh shit."
yeah.
You
He don't know
put
what's
his
coming.
hand on his pistol.
Yeah, he don't know what's coming.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I couldn't answer that. I don't know
Mhm.
how I would react to that.
Mhm.
But, as far as I'm concerned, my brother's gone, and, I realized I took life
Yeah.
and had life taken from me.
Mhm.
So I'm not one to bitch about it.
Allegedly, yeah.
It doesn't happen. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what
Oh
these
yeah,
police
because you
do.
did have a situation
Yeah.
with that's
So,
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
You had
so,
to.
for real.
Mhm.
I mean, I just see it different.
Yeah.
Life and death is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And when I look at it and rehash shit, man, I get caught up.
Yeah.
I get caught up. It's a trap.
Yeah.
And I bet you there's a lot of people don't see it like I do.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it and on an even playing field, and this is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's how I look at life. If it ain't 100, I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, real shit.
If I don't see it that way.
So let me ask you, bro. So moving forward, what is James McDonald? What are your plans moving forward in terms of what you have going on? I know you have new projects. What are your goals moving forward?
My goal at my age, man, is just to leave something for my grandkids,
Mhm.
build for them, live my other half of my 50 the right way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I find that girl where I can really be a man to and show her that I'm,
a life partner.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And just make sure my family is taken care of, man.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't worried about nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say it, but it just get rough trying.
Yeah.
And to be tried at the same time, people playing with you.
Yep.
Is a setback for me because, I got this problem with putting my trust in people.
Yeah.
And believing that, okay, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
See, it ain't like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I have to look at shit in a different perspective when it comes to people I fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm all for growth. I'm all for building. I'm all for black men at this point in time, understanding shit.
Mm-hmm.
Half of the cats that I talk to today are cats I went to talk to 30 years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I got a cool relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so standoffish, I ain't going out with you.
Yeah.
I ain't finna go have no drinks with you.
Right.
I don't
feel
put
you on
myself
that.
in situations.
I feel you on that, yeah.
So I fuck with you though.
Yeah.
But then I'm just saying with the bullshit, man. And, just trying to grow and really teaching my little cousins, my nephews, and my grandson how to, grow up and be a man.
Grow up and be men, yeah.
Never say, if I know what I know now, it's too late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's too
Yeah.
late. If you ain't never used those words, you grow up right.
Right.
You become a man. You understand. So
Yeah.
my little dude is opening doors for women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's beautiful, bro. I
doing
love
his thing,
seeing it.
man.
I love seeing it, bro.
So, I get a lot of compliments, but I don't do it for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you moving forward with Gangster Chronicles, and you got any other podcasts or projects that you building? I know we talk about the book. I don't know if you can speak on that. But.
Yeah, we got the book. We publishing it, trying to put it out there, trying to get somebody to link up with us. Then we still waiting on the motorcycle thing.
Yep.
So try to see what's happening with that.
Yeah.
Then Gangster Chronicles is the most for me because when I started, I became a workaholic. I found something that I can do.
Real shit.
And it was natural.
Yeah.
You know, tell the truth.
Yep.
Be 100 with it.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, where we going now, and it's a little slower, but hopefully we get back into it the way we were.
Yeah.
And I can just really shine like that. But mainly, I talk to kids, I talk to grown-ups, I talk to single mothers with they boys and daughters.
Yeah.
So I do that. more often than ever before now because this messenger thing.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
they be clicking in.
Yeah, man.
So, and I don't mind.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
But that's
man.
your purpose, bro.
Yeah.
I love to see it. That's your purpose, man. That's why you're here. Yeah.
And you know, sometimes I feel like everybody can't talk to everybody on Messenger and shit.
Yeah.
Can't accept everybody on Facebook and shit.
Real shit.
But if it was meant for me to shut it down, then I shut it down.
Yeah.
And all it takes is one ass. But
yeah,
I don't mind taking those calls and talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Because I truly believe where I was is a whole lot of them out there in the same place.
Real shit.
Might not be as worse as me, but they're in the same place.
You still work with Greg Kading?
I haven't talked to Greg in almost 8 months, damn near a year now.
Okay.
Yeah, every time I see him on Facebook, he out of town somewhere.
Yeah,
so,
I'm about to say you was traveling with him for a second.
He living that retired man life. You know, so, you know, big ups to him.
Yeah.
You know, but
let me ask you real quick. Where are you and Suge staying now?
Where do we
Yeah. Are y'all or is it just nothing?
I learned my lesson speaking on Suge. Enough is enough.
Okay.
He's doing 28 years in prison. I can't do nothing to that man. He's doing 28 years. So he paying for some of his shit.
Yeah.
He just didn't get a harder sentence than everyone else.
Right.
But I have no ill will with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I came from Australia, I shot him some money.
Yeah.
Because he did that for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't write each other. We ain't talking, but, you know, I wouldn't mind sitting down and having a conversation with Suge because I got so much shit on my chest that it's only for his ears.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if we don't, we're going to die with it.
Yeah, you see him on the other side, you know. Yeah.
We might not be on the same side.
Who gonna be where?
I'm going to heaven.
Okay.
He ain't. But I can't even say.
Yeah, you
that.
can't even. You can't say that. You can't say that.
No. Yeah. Me and Suge, I have no desires. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was. I don't need to rehash. I don't need to relive shit. So.
Right. Yeah, you know, and for the listeners and the people watching, man, I you know, because like I told Steele, I was like, man, I want to interview James. Right. You know, everybody asked the mob James. They want to get the gritty, the beef, the, you know, throw the names out there and all of that, man. I wanted to talk to James. You know what I'm saying? And understand the man, you know what I mean? Not just
appreciate it.
You know, mob James. We know him. We know who he is, you know what I'm saying? So
Between you and Vlad, y'all got the coolest answers. Y'all don't like see, Vlad know me. Yeah. So he ain't finna come at me way out with woof to woof.
Right.
Because he know I'm a man, say that shit again.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And we bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Or I sit there.
I remember your first interview.
With Greg?
With Vlad we had on the Dob hat. Yeah. Yeah, classic. That shit was classic. Yeah. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep you OG, man. Listen, I want to give you your flowers if ain't nobody else told you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. I appreciate how you moving the culture forward. You know what I'm saying? And for the record, I don't give a fuck what they get up under the motherfucking video, the comments and all that. I don't care about that shit. I fuck with you. Right. And I say that out loud. You know,
fuck with me too, so whoever got something bad to say.
Because you know how certain niggas be. Certain niggas will be like, oh, man, I don't want to, you know, get mixed up with the politics and all that.
It's kids.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, even with some of these other content motherfuckers, you know, they gonna see this and they gonna be like, which they gotta understand, I ain't from here. I don't give a fuck. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm from somewhere
here,
else.
I don't either.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean?
You guys is doing real shit. You inspired this.
Yeah,
for sure. A lot of people,
for sure.
See, and this is the coolest thing. Our culture don't want to see us doing this shit. Right. You know, they rather see the BS and the bullshit going on the way they got it going.
Exactly.
That ain't teaching your youngsters.
Nah, bro. Nah.
That ain't teaching or showing your grandkids how we should live amongst each other. Right. So these cats is doing it totally fucked up.
Real shit.
Nothing like us.
And I don't get into the politics. You know, I mean, I've been here in LA 20 years. I know what it is, you know, with the street shit. Right. I got a gang affiliated background as well. So, but I don't, you know, they can't get me with all of that. You know, oh, you fuck, man, listen, Y'all niggas don't come playing with me.
That's
you know
what I'm
saying?
talking about.
Straight up.
Hey, like
I fuck
said,
with who I fuck with.
Court,
you know
I
what
say
mean?
I ain't got to get ready because I'm already ready.
Real shit.
I don't
Stay
give a
ready so
fuck.
you ain't got to get ready.
Man.
You know, and that's the
So,
shit. Me and him, same
I learned
thing.
not to
You
buy a
know what I mean?
gun in the street and buy it off of private
Allegedly.
owner.
Yeah,
I'm
allegedly.
We went
Hey,
to
but-
same shit allegedly.
Yeah, but I appreciate you, OG,
All the
man.
time.
And you know, it's love with me.
Big guy.
Anything you need from me, any way I can assist you in your journey, you know, you already know what that is.
I've always grown up, man. If I can't do it, I can't do it.
Yeah, real shit.
And that's why I felt fucked up texting you earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah, we
Because,
good. We good.
I mean,
we good. We
We
good.
can't stand on our own, then
We
don't need to
good.
stand.
We good.
You know
bruh.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
nah, we good. We
all the
more than
time.
good all the time. And you fucked with me and you embraced me from the first time that we, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, that we
Right.
rocked when I came on the Gangster Chronicles. So,
I
you know,
recognize real, brother.
real, I appreciate it, my
all
nigga,
the time,
all the time. So,
so.
hey, Big Court, Holdin Court podcast, man, with James McDonald, BKA. You see how I say that, BKA?
Yeah, I
know what
see.
it is, you know what I'm saying? Hey, so anyway, James McDonald, aka motherfucking Mob James, and producer Ken, man. Hey, we out of here.
100.
Yeah.